Hello, my YouTube friends. Before spring gets very much further around and the sun comes around and stays out longer in the front of our house, which faces to the west, I'm going to make a wall hanging for the window that's by our front door. I've already filmed it, and I'm going to do voiceovers to explain what I mean as we go. So stay tuned.
The window is 9 inches wide by 66 inches long. Now we're going from the door down the hallway into the TV room. Sorry about the darkness, but it's really hard to get good light. And still dark. But there you can see back down the hall to how bright that window is.
Because the window is the dimension it is, I'm going to make basically a row of 4 strips, and I'm doing it jelly roll race kind of style. I just cut my browns up. They're all different lengths, but they're all 3 inches wide. So if I do 4 of them together, it should come out about 10 inches, give or take, with my seam allowance. We'll see. But in the meantime, I'm just going to sew them together and make a big long row. Okay, here we go. Great big long piece. This is probably going to be enough, but I do have 2 more pieces cut just in case. So what I'm going to do is start on one end, put it flat, measure along to 66 inches, and cut it. And then wherever that piece leaves off that I cut, bring it back up here, match it with this one, go down to 66 inches, cut it, and repeat till I have enough strips all the way along. I've got the top done for the wall hanging. Now, it's a little long. The entire thing doesn't fit on my big pressing mat, but I put my big metal yardstick on it, meter stick, whatever you want to call it, and it looks pretty straight. I just can't fit the whole thing on. But so far, so good.
I have a brownish batik and that cream with little brown flaky flowers in it. Will look fine for the backing. I'm filming this on my phone so I can go a little closer. I am going to run lines of quilting along in the ditch and probably down the middle of the strip because it's 2 inches wide, so that'll be about an inch, an inch, an inch, an inch all the way along. I might put a few crossways lines just for stability. I'm not sure. I'll have to do the measuring. It's about 66 inches long, so I could do maybe every 8 inches or so. I don't know. That part of it I'll figure out later, but it probably isn't that dire if I have them all the lines stitched. That should hold it down good enough. I was able to cut 5 2¼ inch strips of this chocolate brown for the binding. That should be enough. The long sides of the runner are 65 inches, so times 2 is 130. The short sides are 10, so another 20, so 150-ish, bit extra. Most of these, I had to do a little bit of trimming, but each strip is at least 40 inches long and a couple are 41, so I should have more than enough. This little piece here is going to become the hanging sleeve. It is 8 across and 5 inches high, and I'll fold it over like that. First of all, though, I'm going to turn each end this way under just a touch. So it'll wind up being less than 8. It'll be like 7.5, and that's more than enough for a hanging sleeve because the width of across the top is 10, like I said before. So that should be plenty. Just to make sure there's a tidy end, and then I'll fold it up. You guys know how to make a hanging sleeve. I have explained it before.